Hello, fellow Lost fans. Welcome back to Lost History, a series where I kind of map out the timeline of your favorite Lost characters. And today is part 2 on my series on Jin, and this is his life for the first couple months on the island. So after the initial crash, Jin kind of collects his wife's son and makes camp away from everyone, telling her to forget everyone, just stick with me and listen to me. Which, understandably, this is a pretty difficult situation for the pair because they speak Korean and everyone else speaks English, so there's a huge language barrier between the group. But on day 2, he throws a device his way for himself and will use his knowledge as son of a fisherman to catch things from the ocean for people to eat. Some people are willing to try it, other people less willing.
What, that?
나 먹으면 힘이 날 거예요. 괜찮아요, 먹어도.
What, eat that?
잡수도 돼요. 우리 모두에게 충분합니다. 하나 먹어.
Dude, I'm starving.
예.
I'm nowhere near that hungry. No, thank you. No way, no.
Now, for the first several days on the island, nothing too crazy happens with Jin, except it kind of shows he's being an overbearing dick to Sun all the time. Literally, they're in a tropical island, and this man tells her to button up her cardigan to seem proper and modest. It's not a good look for him.
제가 영어를 못해요.
단추가 열렸네. 채워라. 빨리.
Sorry.
Whoa!
For the next several days, Jin and Sun aren't really involved in much on the island, but there are some problems that occur between the others, and of course they have the communication problem. And there low-key might be a giant monster in the jungle that can knock down trees. But we don't know, we're still figuring stuff out. Also, Jin and Sun will move into the jungle where there is a cave that has a fresh water source. But on day 7, a problem will occur.
왜 그래요? Stop! Hey, stop! Come on, Get off of him, please! Stop him, please!
Jin straight up attacks this dude Michael in front of his kid Walt for seemingly no reason. Only, Jin does have a reason, but because of the language barrier, he can't explain it. So the castaway crew will decide to handcuff Jin to a large piece of debris while they try to figure out what to do. I bet you're wondering what was the reason. The reason Jin attacked Michael was because Michael was wearing the watch that Jin was supposed to bring to LA, and I guess it's a pride thing.
I know you can't understand a word. And normally I'm not the talking out loud type, but since I have a captive audience, I hope for your sake you pay attention. I'm not exactly having the best month of my life. I barely knew my son, and now I gotta be his daddy. And then to top it off, I have a deranged Korean guy trying to kill me, and for what? Look, I get it, Right? It's the watch. Mine broke. I found this in the wreckage. And I figured, hey, why let a $20,000 watch go to waste? Which is ridiculous, since time doesn't matter on a damn island! Stay away from me. And my kid.
Now, for the next 20 plus days on the island, not a lot of occurrences involve Jin. But here are some things that do happen. Jin is a dick to Sun, all the time. He, tells her to cover up on a tropical island when she wants to wear a tank top, and that's ridiculous.
하잖아. 빙그러 입어.
There's a cave-in at the caves involving Dr. Jack and a guy named Charlie, but don't worry, Jin and everyone helps to get them out, and no one's hurt. This guy named Hurley builds a golf course on the island so everyone will have something to do, and Jin will regularly go there to blow off steam. Michael, the guy Jin attacked, decides to be proactive about getting rescued, so his new project is to build a raft. And on day 16, there's a huge big plot reveal that the plane crash survivors are not alone on this island. There's a group on this island who came before them who are kind of hostile to them, and they will be deemed the others. And on this day, day 16, the others decide to kidnap pregnant passenger Claire. For the next week on the island, things are pretty chill for Jin, until Claire escapes from the others to find her way back to camp, only she has no memories. The others are mad, so they respond with violence and death.
What?
Locke said it didn't matter. He came in from the water.
You sure it wasn't an accident? I mean, maybe the guy just drowned or something.
His neck was broken, both his arms, all the bones in his fingers.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Guess old Steve drew the short straw.
Dude, that was Scott.
On day 32, the Islanders will observe a not-so-good moment happen between Sun and Jin because Sun wants to wear a bikini.
이제 남편 말이 말 같지 않아? 이제 I swear to God, you put your hands on her one more time. 네가 뭔데? 너네 이리 뒤에 돌지 마. Hands off.
Come night that day, things will get worse for our friend Jin. The raft that Michael was working on, someone set on fire, and everyone on the island kinda thinks Jin did it.
Slow down.
Why you burn my raft? Look, everyone's gonna 당신도 나를 못 믿겠어?
What'd he say?
난 아니야.
You said something to me? Michael? Michael.
난 아니야.
Say it again.
Hey, Michael.
No,
Michael.
no, no. Say it again, man.
Michael. 내가 불 지른 게 아니야.
Michael. Say it.
알았어?
Hey, easy. One fight at a time.
He's right. This is between them.
무릎 꿇려다가 내 손이 이렇게 된 거야. 손은 좀 놔.
Leave him alone!
Even though two people on the island, Michael and a girl named Kate, knew Sun spoke English, everyone is super surprised by this.
You speak English?
Didn't see that coming. You understood us? All this time? Why didn't you say anything?
Your raft was already on fire when he arrived. He burned his hands trying to put it out.
No one's really buying this, and everyone still thinks Jin did it, and Sun is just covering for him.
How do we know she's not covering for it?
Because she isn't. Why would he burn the raft?
He's been after me since day one. Everybody knows it.
Okay, it's personal. But why take it out on our best chance of getting off the island? Why would any one of us block an attempt to get home? We're so intent on pointing the finger at one another that we're ignoring the simple, undeniable truth that the problem isn't here, it's there. They've attacked us, sabotaged us, abducted us, murdered us. Maybe it's time we stopped blaming us and started worrying about them. We're not the only people on this island, and we all know it.
After this whole debacle, Jin decides he needs some space away from Sun right now, so he takes his things from the caves to move back to the beach.
뗏목에 대해서 왜 나한테 사실 말해주지 않았죠? 대답하기 싫어요? 나한테 이러는 이유를 모르겠어. 내가 뭘 잘못했는데. I was going to leave you. I was going to get away. But you made me change my mind. 처음부터 다시 시작하고 싶어. 여보, 새롭게 시작해요. 네?
Jin will decide to walk out on Sun, but he does decide to help Michael with his raft.
Boat.
Jin and Michael become quite the odd couple trying to complete this raft, but despite the language barrier, they are making progressive steps forward.
Yeah, man.
Gonna ask you how this was going, but it's coming together fast.
Fire wasn't a total loss. We learned a few things from building the first one, which is saving us from trial and error. Now it's just trial.
빨리 묶어서 마무리하자고요.
Yeah.
어두워지기 전에.
Yeah, man, I know. Now.
Picking up on a little Korean there, Michael?
Yeah. Pretty sure I know how to say faster and idiot.
Day 40 will come along for the Losties on this island, and a lot will happen on this day.
Hey, Jin! Jin! Want some fish? Take a break. Eat some fish.
Man's got what I call an overzealous work ethic.
Try obsession. We're going to talk this island bad.
Hell, I would.
Sir, I need all your alcohol. Now!
A medical emergency has arisen. One of the plane crash survivors, Boone, is severely injured somehow, and Dr. Jack and Sun in the caves are trying their best to help him. While all that is occurring at the caves, Jin, while working on the raft, will hear cries of help coming from the jungle. Jin sprints through the jungle to offer his assistance, and there he will uncover a second medical emergency.
Jin, I need you to go to the caves and get Jack, okay? You understand? We need Jack.
Jack, doctor.
Yes.
Jack. 지금 애 낳으려고 해요. 클레야.
Claire? What about Claire?
지금 케이트하고 같이 있는데 빨리 오래요.
This is Claire's with Kate. She's in labor. Just up the
Claire's having a
beach.
baby? Where?
자기 필요하대요.
클레어는 괜찮아요?
그런 것 같은데 많이 아픈가
He
봐.
says he thinks she's okay, but she's in pain.
Does he know how fast the contractions are?
진통은 얼마 만에 와요?
아마 2분 만에
Every
한
2
번씩?
minutes?
Is she nauseous?
구토 증상은요?
When she stand, is there any
움직일 수
bleeding?
있나요?
Did her water break?
하혈은요? 양수가 터졌나요?
양수가 터진지
No, none
모르겠는데.
of that.
The doctor decides to stay in the cave with Sun to save Boone, so he sends Jin with Charlie to go help Claire and Kate deliver a baby. Granted, they both don't do much and they're kind of just there for moral support, but Kate helps Claire deliver a healthy baby boy named Aaron.
I have a son. I have a son.
The Lost crew is overjoyed with the new baby joining them. However, despite the efforts of Jack and Sun, Boone will pass away that night. Everyone on the island is determined to make this raft work. Only they're interrupted by an islander named Arts who has some fun facts for them. Due to the storm and monsoon season coming, all the winds are going to be blowing south, and the only land that's south of them is Antarctica, so they need to leave as soon as possible. Sun will then take the time to talk to Jin to confirm that he's actually going to try to leave the island, and he says yes, he's going on the raft. After this talk, something bad will happen. Michael will get mysteriously ill, and the doctor on the island, Jack Shepard, thinks it's sabotage, that Michael has been poisoned. After some investigating, Jack will discover that Sun had poisoned the pair's water bottles. She wanted to make Jin sick, but because the pair spend so much time together, they accidentally switch water bottles and Michael ends up sick instead. On day 44, the Lost camp will get a visitor. This is Danielle Russo. She's not one of the others, but she has been on this island for about 16 years, and she comes with a warning.
The others are coming.
And she gives them some advice.
Run. Hide. Or die.
So the crash crew make a plan. The first part of this plan is convincing Daniel Rooster to go into a jungle to get dynamite for them, so they can open a hatch that John Locke and Boone found when they were hunting. The second part of this plan is to make sure that raft gets on the water as soon as possible. So the crew getting the dynamite will say their goodbye to the raft people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look out to your dad, okay?
I will.
All right. Jen. Good luck.
조심해요.
This one goes there, that one goes there.
Okay.
Hey, Chief! Cut and measure the length. Perfect mast.
Thanks.
Well, all right. Now we're gonna get off this rock, stand around talking about it.
While getting the last things ready, Sen will take a moment to go talk to Jin. Things have been super awkward with the pair for a while, and this is their last chance to really bury the hatchet and say goodbye.
Stop.
옷. 간단한 영어를 발음대로 적었어요. 당신한테 도움이 될 것 같아서 한번 만들어봤어요.
나 미안하다.
저도요.
아직도 모르겠어. 나는 지금 뻘을 받고 있는 중이야. 나 때문에 얼마나 고생했는지 잘 알고 있어. 내가 가야만 당신을 구할 수 있어.
당신은 누가 지켜줄 거예요? 사랑해. 사랑해.
정말 미안해.
Well, it's time to launch the raft and say their final goodbyes. Everyone seems very hopeful. The four people, Jin, Michael, Walt, and Sawyer, set forth on the ocean to find rescue. Armed with a flare gun and a sonar radar that Islander Saeed built, they are hopeful they will find rescue. The crew is on this journey for a couple hours and they do reach a hiccup, but they all manage to work together and they continue to sail on.
Hey. Your wife? Wife made this for you?
Son.
She sounded it out, huh? So you could learn English.
Yes.
Yeah, I wish you made one for me. So what words are in here? English words. What can you say?
Starboard. Aft. Port. Sail. Eat.
Yeah, she did you well. Hope you know how lucky you are, man. Back in business?
Come nightfall,
know,
the
little
men
man,
do
we don't
see a
know.
glimpse of hope.
Port. Okay, what the hell am I supposed to do about that?
You and Chewie want to slow down a second and talk to me here? We have to fire the flare.
We don't know what it is. It could be anything, a piece of floating junk. We don't even know if Saeed's radar works.
You ever known that gotta fix something up that don't work?
It's moving away.
The group decide they need to use the flare. And everything actually works. A ship comes towards them and they are overjoyed because they are about to be rescued.
What's going on? What are you folks doing this far out here?
We were to play the plane crash. We've been on it for a month, man.
Plane crash, huh? Well, how about that?
We were on an island, flight 815. Where are we?
Hey, it's a good thing we found you.
Yeah, we survived, and there's a whole group of people on the
Well,
other.
ain't that something?
Yeah.
Only the thing is, we're gonna have to take the boy.
What? What'd you say?
The boy. We're gonna have to take him.
The men on the boat are not in fact rescuers. The men on the boat are in fact a part of the group called the Others. And they are here to take Michael's son Walt away from them.
I'm not giving you anybody.
Well, all right then.
All right, Jin. You sink this putt, you win.
He can't understand you.
You can feel me, dude. You can feel me. Congratulations, dude. It's all right, Jin. You'll get him next time.
It's okay, man. It's only a game.
넌 닥쳐! 너 나 지금 동정해? 젠장되는 일이 하나도 없어.
You can't feel.
너도 할 말이 있어? 얘기하지 마, 임마! 입 좀 다물어, 제발! 찰리하고 마이클한테 어떻게 질 수가 있어?
I think I heard her names in there somewhere.
왜? 나 같은 썩! 뭐 때문에 이러는 아무도 날 이해 못해! 단 한 분만이라도 행복하고 싶은데 왜 나같이 주는 행복할 수가 없어! 이 말도 안 되는 게임은 누가 만든 거야? 너 그냥 들어가야 되는데 일마 이렇게.
Maybe we should do something.
아 제발 이거 좀 풀어줘. 난 미치겠네. 나도 난 상관없다 이거지? 그런 눈으로 보지 마. 너도 터진다.
Don't touch him.
이거
Let him get it out.
이거 그냥 들어가면 얼마나 좋겠는데 그냥 들어가 일마 이렇게 들어가. 개 같은 경우 왜? 난 아무도 없어.
We should take a break from golf for a while.
난 아무도 없어. 난 아무도 없어.